Good afternoon, children. Previous class we are going to discussing the seventh chapter is matter. In the previous class we discussed about the matter new words and as well as we discussed some of the part of the matter. So what we say the matter? Matter is anything that is occupies a space and it has a mass. What is it means by mass? Mass is nothing but weight of anything. For example, you go to your mummy went to the market. She will bring the half kg any of the vegetables, carrot half kg carrot or 1 kg any of the vegetables. The kg is nothing but a mass. Okay. So whatever a matter, it has a mass and it occupies the space is called a matter. Previous class we discussed this one. Here in our surroundings, what are there have the matter? This board is a matter. Okay. This marker is a matter. Okay. Finally, what we gave a conclusion, matter is made up of a tiny particles. These tiny particles is called a molecules and matter has, it is a matter. Yes children, this matter is has the weight, it has the mass and it occupies the space here. Okay. So this is a matter and finally matter has the mass and it has a value. Yes, that one we discussed in the previous class. Yes. Maybe I thought you are all read this chapter. Now we go to the next topic of the matter. What is the next topic? States of matter. So how many states of the matter is there children? See here page number 92. What is given here? You observe the things around you. You will realize that all matters occurs in three forms, that is the solids, liquids and gases. Yes, see here ma page number 92. What is given here? States of matter. What he saying? You see in our surroundings, we see that matter is occurs into the three forms. What are the three forms? Solids, liquids and gases. Okay. How many states of the matter? Matter is into the three states. What are the three states? Solids, liquids and gases. Okay. Now we are going to discuss one of the one states of this matter. See here, first we go to the solids. What is given here? Solids are substances that have fixed shape, size and volume. What is that one ma? Solids are having a fixed shape and size and volume. So what is here ma? Solids are having a fixed shape and as well as fixed size and fixed volume. For example, you see this marker. Okay, this marker having a fixed shape, yes, and as well as it having a shape, it having the shape and it having this some value. So whatever the solids they having, for example, you take this, whatever we have this and we have a book having a shape. What is the shape? It is a rectangle shape. Okay, it having a size and it having a value. Okay, so say take anyone, you take your water bag or you take your any whatever your surroundings, you take any of the solids. The solids are having a fixed shape and as well as fixed size and as well as having a fixed value. Molecules in solids are very tightly packed and have very little intermolecular space. How the solids in the molecules are going to here? So in the solids the particles are very tightly packed children. Okay, in the solids the particles are very tightly packed. How? See here. So see here, in the solids the particles are very tightly packed. See here, you having an intermolecular space, you having a very less intermolecular space. There the intermolecular space is very less. Then what happened? Solids are having a more force of attraction. Yes, what is given here? Solids are fixed shape, fixed size, fixed volume and the particles in the solids are very tightly they are arranged here and the intermolecular space is very less. Okay, and what is given? As a result, solids are generally hard and cannot flow. See here, whatever object you take it children, so you take this book. Okay, this is the solid. So book is a solid, your bag is a solid, your box is a solid and you take this water bottle is a solid. Okay, they are having a very hard. Why? Because they are the hard. Because in the solid the particles are very tightly they are going to pack. They are having a very less intermolecular space is very less. so that they are very tightly packed. So what is here? They can't flow. Solids will flow. For example, you are sitting on a chair. Child is flowing. Is it flowing? No. Your bag is there. The bag is flowing. Books are there. Books are flowing. No, they didn't flow. Why they didn't flow? Because they are having a fixed shape. They are having a rigid body. Rigid means fixed. So they are having a rigid body. They didn't flow. Okay. Common examples of the solids around us: buildings, furniture, cloth. These are all the common examples of the solid in our surroundings. You take not only these children, you take in your surroundings. Many are you having in solids. They are having the examples for the solids. What is given here? Buildings is the example for the solids. Furniture is also the example. Clothes also is the example for the solids. Okay. And the next one, the shape and size of the solid can be changed only if some force applied on it. So when the shape of when the solid shape is changed, when you apply the some force, see here, this is a solid. Yes, this is the solid. When I will going to break this one, I want to apply the more force here. Yes, like that only you take this paper. Okay, paper is also the solid. When I am going to apply the force, then we are going to take this one. So generally solids are going to fix their shape. Then you get a doubt. Teacher is having a duster and as well as rubber band. These are also solids. Then they are going to easily they changes the shape. Yes, but some of the solids are having some exceptions. Not only are some of the solids are having an exception. The type of the solids are called the elastic objects. Okay, that one we discussed in the higher classes. But here you should understand this one. What is that one? Solids are having a fixed shape. Okay, they are having a fixed size and fixed value. They have a rigid shape. They didn't flow anywhere. Okay, and in the solids, the particles are very tightly packed and the intermolecular space is very less, so that they having a more force of attraction. See here children, this is a pen. So if I want to break it, I want to apply the more force. Yes, you take this water bottle. So is it I am going to apply the force, is it changing its shape? No, we should to apply the more force. Okay, all of you understood this one. Let's see the next one. The shape and size of solid can be changed only some force is applied. So example, cutting of a wood into pieces, tearing of a paper. Okay, next you go for the next one, liquids. What is the second state of a matter children? That is in liquid. So what is in liquids? We will see here. Whatever the liquids ma, you see that we are drinking the water, it is in liquid form, and we are drinking the milk, milk is in the liquid form, and as well as we are drinking the juices are also the liquid form. Yes or no? Yes. See here, liquids are substances that have a fixed value but not have a fixed shape. Yes, liquids they are having a fixed shape. For example, you take the water bottle, you take in the water bottle. So for example, you take this water bottle. So this water bottle I filled the, for example, 500 ml of water. It having a fixed value, but the shape is depend upon this container. Okay, so for example, I open this water bottle and I pour the water on the floor. Then it is also having the same shape like that vertical shape. It gets like the water bottle shape. No. Why? Because the liquids are having a dint shape. They having a volume. You see here, you will bring the milk packet. Okay, for example, 500 ml of the milk. So they having the volume, but they didn't have the shape. So the shape of the liquids is depend upon the container. For example, you take the like different types of the bottles you brought your friends to the school. Yes or no? So according to the bottle, they gets the shape. So what is the here you going to remember ma? Liquids are not have a fixed shape, but they have a fixed value. The shape of a liquid is depend upon a container. Okay, so whatever you going to take container, according to the shape of the container, the liquids will going to take. Okay, next one, the molecules in liquids are loosely packed and have more intermolecular space between them than the solids. So see here, comparing to the solids, liquids are having a more intermolecular space. See here. Okay, comparing to the solids, liquids are having a more intermolecular space. Okay, and the loosely packing of the molecules, the liquid allows to the molecules to move around slightly. That's why liquids can flow. So some examples of the liquids are milk, water. So see here children, when you come to here board or you take any solid, you're going to break that one fastly. You're sitting on the bench. Yes, you're going to break the bench. You get your heart. Yes, you take in one bucket of water. You will going to easily break the water. Yes or no? You're going to place the water. So why? Because in the water they are having a water particles. What are the particles are there in the water? They are loosely packed, so that they are having a force of attraction is less. Okay. Examples for the liquids are what are there, ma? Milk, water. These are all the examples of the liquid. Okay. And the next one. What is the last one? What is the third state of the gases? Third state of the matter? Gases. So we are going to discuss this one. And gases are the substances that have neither a fixed shape nor a fixed value. So these gases are not have a fixed shape, not have a fixed value. See here, in around us, so we are having an air. Air have any fixed shape? No, they didn't have a fixed shape. They didn't have a fixed value. And the molecules in gases are very loosely packed. So they have the maximum amount of intermolecular spaces between them. See here, in the gases, the particles are very randomly move. As they wish, they will move. So they have, see here like this, they will going to move. See, wait now. So in the gases, the particles are very loose. They have them more randomly. They will going to move. So see here, in the gases, the intermolecular space is more and more. See here, the molecules in the gases spread out, freely occupy the any space. So that's the reason they freely occupies the any place. Why? Because in the particles in the gas, what are the particles are there in the gas, having a more space there between, so that they easily will going to occupy the anywhere. Okay. That's why gases can easily spread over anywhere. So that's the reason they will going to flow anywhere. Okay. Why? Because they are having a more intermolecular space is there between them. Yes. And as well as they are having a less force of attraction. So that's the reason the gases will move anywhere. Okay. And what are the examples of the gases? Steam, water vapor, and as well as air, and as well as oxygen, carbon dioxide. These are all the examples of the gases. Okay children, so I am giving the conclusion of this total what we discussed in this our session. Okay, we discussed about the states of the matter. How many states of the matter is there? 3 states of the matter: solids, liquids and gases. Okay, solids are having the particles are very closely packed here. They are having a very less intermolecular space between them. Okay, so they are having a rigid shape and they didn't flow. Examples for this: take the buildings and furniture, you take any objects is there, they all are having an examples for the solids. And we want to break the solids, we want to apply the force. Yes, next, liquids. In the liquids, they are having in particles very loosely packed compared to the solids. We having in more intermolecular spaces there. Okay, they easily flow, and the liquids take the shape of a container. They have a volume, but they didn't have a fixed shape. But they have a fixed value. Yes. Next, come to the gases. In that gas, example for the liquids having in water, milk and juice. These are all the examples for the liquids. Next, come to the gases. In the gases, the gas is in third state of matter, and the gases, the particles are very loosely they have a more force of attraction, not have a force of attraction. Here they having a more intermolecular space is there here. Okay, so that they easily move anywhere. Yes, example for the gases: nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. These are all the example for the gases. Yes children, so already previous class only we started this one, and here we completed the states of matter, and all of you read this lesson children. Okay, thank you children.